What's up guys, it's Lucas. Today I'm going to show you a brand new, well it's not brand new, it's new to me, guitar that I purchased recently. There's like a kind of a cool story that goes behind this whole thing, and so I'm going to break this video up into a couple of different parts. This is a 1977 Greco EG800, which is of course obviously a Gibson Les Paul copy. I've been for some time kind of wanting a traditional Les Paul guitar, but I didn't want to pay what Les Pauls cost. Anything that like I would have wanted would have been over $1,000 easily, and I just didn't want to pay that much for it because it's not something I'm going to use a whole lot, but it's something I wanted to have in the stable. I had been looking at different companies that made stuff. I didn't want an Epiphone. I didn't want like a cheaper Les Paul, like a Studio or something, just because, you know, I wanted the binding and everything. I don't know, it's just silly stuff. I mean, Studios are good guitars, but anyway, this is more along the lines of what I wanted. This is made in Japan, in the Fujijin factory, which if you know anything about the Japanese stuff, is like the cool factory. All the cool Japanese kids get their guitars. You can tell it's a 77 from the serial number, if you can see that there. First two digits there are 77. I'm just thrilled with this guitar. Let me kind of go over like the whole experience here for you. I bought this guitar from a seller off Reverb. I believe the seller's name is JP Sounds or JP Guitar Sounds or something. I'll put a link in the description. It's I think it's just one guy. It's not like a company. I think it's kind of a private seller thing. I've been browsing Reverb and eBay and stuff, looking at guitars like this for I don't know, 3 months or something, just kind of looking around. I was thinking about maybe getting one that looked like a custom, but I wanted the tobacco. But this one came up, it's more like a standard, but it just looked right. Talked with the guy, was able to get an amazing deal on it, I think. I got this guitar shipped to me. I'm on the East Coast in North Carolina of the States, and I got it shipped to me from Japan for $550 with the hard case, which is insanely good value, I think. Anyway, I bought this guitar from this guy. His name is Shinya Miyazawa. Very nice. Spoke enough English that he could communicate with me without any trouble. We worked out a deal on the guitar, went back and forth a few times. I paid a little bit less than was the original asking price, but he was very accommodating, really nice to work with. Shipped the guitar like the next day, as soon as I bought it. It came via EMS to the US, and then USPS took over from there. I didn't have anything happen as far as like getting stuck in customs or having to pay any taxes or duties or anything. I know that does happen sometimes, I guess, depending on where you get the guitar from and who deals with it, and you know, like what kind of mood the customs agent's in that day. But I didn't have to pay anything with it, and it showed up earlier than I expected. USPS, the tracking actually said it was going to be here on like a Tuesday, and it got here on a Saturday. I would say if you're nervous about buying something from Japan in particular, I can't speak for other countries, but if you're nervous about buying something from Japan, if you deal with one of these guys that's got good feedback, and he had, I don't know, 30 or 40 transactions, and it was all like 100% positive kind of stuff, and so I took the chance. I dealt with him, and I just could not be happier with the way the shipping and everything went down. It worked great. So on that, let me kind of show you the shipping thing, because I think this is a neat thing you might want to see. All right, so this is the shipping box I got it in here, and it's not like a super crazy durable cardboard box, but that's not what's important. What's important is what was inside of it. Inside of the cardboard box was just a ton of bubble wrap, like it was like mummified. And then underneath that bubble wrap was this thing. So this is what I can only describe as like a bubble wrap sarcophagus. It's like really, really good, sturdy kind of air bubble wrap, and it was like a lid and a base here. And the guitar was inside a hard case, inside this. Inside the hard case, more bubble wrap. There was newspaper under the strings in between the frets to keep it from pressing down. Japanese newspaper, I might add, which I'm definitely keeping because it's neat. He also put in a very nice handwritten note to me, thanking me for purchasing the guitar. It looks like he also wrote the note in Japanese as well. Of course, I can't read Japanese, so I can't tell you for sure. He might be just calling me stupid or something. But it was a very nice touch on this really cool kind of cute Japanese stationery thing. And my favorite part, he also has some strings as well, but my favorite part is he included this super cool Japanese fan which I know that's just the like tourist American in me, like thinking this is awesome, but it's super cool. It's a nice touch. Nicely done. All in all, the experience with the guitar, fantastic. Could not be happier with how everything worked out. The price was just right. I mean, it shipped to me and everything was safe and it showed up exactly as he described it. He did a really good job of taking pictures of all the little nicks and all the things that were like a little, you know, beat up or messed up or something with the guitar. I mean, it's an older guitar, but I like beat up guitars, so cool. But it ended up being even nicer looking and feeling and everything than I could have hoped. Like I said, I can't speak highly enough of the packing and everything. It was just super well done. Like I said, I'll leave a link to this guy's Reverb store in the link, or in the description. I'll leave a link in the description. So go check him out. He consistently posts stuff up there, and he was very nice to deal with. And I think, you know, if you see something that you like and you're, you know, thinking, oh, that might be the thing for me, I encourage you to jump on it, because I think he did a great job and I highly recommend him. That kind of wraps up the first part. That's sort of my experience with the whole thing, which was very positive. So let me just kind of show you the guitar some in this next part, and then after that we'll do some kind of sounds and stuff. But let me just show you all about the guitar.